We help contractors by the hundreds with all of the administrative burdens that surround handling their construction projects. That means helping them with estimating, working with them on all the administration of their supplements, and doing the administrative services back office work that enables them to focus on selling, building, and billing.
We see contractors just starting off, maybe they're struggling with the fundamentals of running a construction business. They partner up with us, their process is now defined, they're able to grow their profit margins and actually scale because they're not held back with the burden of dealing with the supplementing process. I feel proud of what we've been able to do in this industry.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor who's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? Lead meteorologist Sean Choquette here for our daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and Artist Supplement and Balance Claims. You can check them out in the description below. You can also check me out fairly regularly on the roofing industry update check-in video. I actually don't remember the name of it, with the Catalyst Group at about an hour from now on most days, hosted by John Dye, who is with our Supplement and Balance Claims, so you can check that out as well. So we have some hail possible about storm chasing for KOCO. So it's impossible hail. That means in Oklahoma, here in southwestern Oklahoma, possibly even into tonight near Oklahoma City. I'll talk about that in a second. And there's a low chance for some hail tomorrow to end out the work week. Yes, tomorrow's Friday for all of you not really sure what day it is still. And that's going to be along the Gulf Coast and the work week. And again, follow Derek's KOCO First Alert Storm Chaser page. We're going to be out chasing for them this afternoon. Hopefully we can get some of that big hail here in Oklahoma. So here's your forecast for Thursday here. I've almost changed the forecast last second before doing this. Some trends with the models, and you'll see this in a second, has pushed some of this bigger hail possibly a little further north than what we have. I'm still currently thinking right in and around the Red River area in southwestern Oklahoma by Altus, Lawton, Childress, Wichita Falls area. Could see some storms forming this afternoon into this evening. Not really much of a tornado threat, but definitely looking possible to have some really large hail, upwards of baseball size, with just probably one lone angry supercell that forms. And then we're going to see a lot more activity form tonight after about 9 o'clock up by Wichita and down towards Enid and Woodward, and then moving into the Oklahoma City area in the late evening, early overnight hours, with the potential for some hail as well, and definitely some strong winds possible. So we have that moderate chance for Oklahoma City, moderate chance for Wichita Falls, and probably the same for Altus and Lawton. And then there's an outside chance some of these storms could meander their way over to Dallas, but I'm thinking pretty unlikely for the DFW region. And then there's an outside chance that 1 or 2 storms may form out in western Texas, over about like Fort Stockton, up towards Midland, Odessa, and then possibly even to the east of Lubbock. So we got a couple areas that we're checking out there. So city forecast, I'm pretty much only doing Oklahoma City today. Whoops, wrong direction. Only Oklahoma City today, between about 9 p.m. at the very earliest to about midnight, maybe even 1, 2 in the morning. Max hail size, I'm saying up to golf ball size. So if storms, say, we'll see in the models here, form a little ahead of what will turn into a line of storms, that could be your best chance for some golf ball size hail. But I'm really thinking a lot more of that wind threat and more pockets of they're on that quarter size hail. That's why we got that moderate chance. That likelihood of a couple pockets of 1-inch hail in the Oklahoma City metro are looking fairly likely, that moderate possibility, and then a lower chance, much lower chance for golf ball or even larger. We'd have to have things kind of line up perfectly for Oklahoma City to get hit, and I'm not seeing it super hard for today. So there's that wind forecast. Much higher chance for winds. Looks like we're going to see a pretty strong line of storms form this evening. So into the overnight hours, it could be pretty gusty for Oklahoma City to McAllister to southeastern sections of Oklahoma. Gusts possibly as high as 70 miles an hour possible at this. And then if there is any big supercells that form during the afternoon hours here, that could have some strong winds as well as that very large hail. So anywhere in that hatched area has a chance for gusts upwards of 70 miles an hour. But tornado-wise, very, very low chance. I really am not seeing much in the way of potential for tornadoes outside of maybe the lone supercell that could form some weak, brief tornado if everything lines up perfect. But I'm really not seeing a near zero tornado threat tonight. So this is what the future radar is showing. This is the most recent run, the one that we've had a trend of things moving a little further north. You see that one supercell alone in southwestern Oklahoma, and then storms explode in the evening hours here. Could see some fair amount of activity, a lot of rain for sure in Oklahoma City and over towards Tulsa. And the most interesting thing for this is that storm that forms ahead of the line in Oklahoma City. Again, this is only showed up in a couple runs now, so it's nothing to lock in, but it's something to watch. If storms do form like that in Oklahoma City, that could yield more hail potential. But again, I think that max size potential is going to be about golf balls, at least from what we're seeing right now. So going into tomorrow, we could see a couple storms with up to $50 size hail, anywhere from possibly as far south as Corpus Christi, Texas, to as far north and east as Baton Rouge. This is along the Gulf Coast. Looks like we could see as what this is going to be a cold front moving towards the Gulf of Mexico. Potential for some marginally severe hail and some gusty winds as well. Nothing too crazy to end the work week. And you can see that future radar here. Not really anything too crazy with that cold front pushing to the south. Just a couple storms that could form along it that could have that marginally severe hail. And after this weekend's looking quiet. Looks like a pretty quiet weekend for the United States as the atmosphere reloads. But looking ahead to next week, it's looking like the storm season is really going to hit that on switch pretty hard. We could see quite a bit of activity in the southern plains starting probably the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. So a lot to talk about once we get beyond this weekend. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, follow Derek's page, which will be tagged in the description below. We'll be out chasing today and of course doing any coverage if anything crazy happens. We might even be doing a forecast update over on Derek's page with KOCO for later on this afternoon for tonight's forecast if things change anymore. And hit see first on Facebook so you don't miss any content that we post on our Facebook page. Give us a call at 855-334-4245 for any comments, questions, or concerns, or if you are needing to set up a training or it's your first time here, whatever it may be, feel free to give us a call. You can email us as well, info@hailtrace.com, and visit our website for more details. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Follow Derek's page. Keep an eye out for here. In case anything does go crazy, we'll try to do some kind of live coverage, possibly, depending on the chasing situation, since I'll be the one out driving for Derek today. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. if we don't see you before then.